Most people think that achieving big goals takes years to build that confidence, years to grow that business, years to finally feel like that best version of you keep envisioning. But the truth is, it doesn't have to. Who said it does? You can collapse timelines today. You can speed that up. And the way you do that is through something that I call the future you method. Let me break it down for you in this video. Right now, there's a version of you in the future who already has the life you want. She's confident, she's consistent, she's fit, she's wealthy, she's magnetic, she's healthy. She exists and she's just a few decisions away. Most people keep her stuck in that someday phase, that someday category, which may never come. But the fastest way to become her is to be her now. Ask yourself, how does the future me wake up in the morning? Does she snooze her alarm 10 times or does she get up? How does the future me spend her evenings? Does she scroll through TikTok for 3 hours or build something that she's proud of? How does future me treat her body, her money, her boundaries, everything? Now the key is that every time you act in alignment with her, you're collapsing the timeline between where you are and where she is. Instead of waiting for 5 years to become that woman, you meet her halfway. You meet her halfway today. And it's not about faking it, it's about embodying it with tiny choices every single day. If future you journals before bed, journal tonight. If future you takes herself seriously in her business, even if you don't have a business now, stop treating yourself like a side hustle all the time. If future you walks into the room with confidence, put your shoulders back and walk in like her now. Even if you don't have anything that you need to be confident about. When you consistently show up as future you, the world starts to respond faster and opportunities align. Opportunities find you and people treat you differently because everything is energy in this world. Your doors will open up. Why? Because you're no longer waiting. You've already stepped into that role. So here's your challenge now. Pick one area of your life today and ask, what would future me do? Then do it simply with all the resources you have right now, no matter how small that is. That's how you collapse time. If you want to go to the gym but you cannot afford a gym membership now, do the workout at home. Whatever resources you have, but step into that version. It's like play pretend. That's how you pull the future into the present, into the 3D reality. So stop waiting for 5 years to get that dream house. You don't need 5 years to pass. She's already in you. She's just waiting for you to step up and align. And now I want to walk you through a visualization practice to help you step into that version. And I've been doing this for years, and every single time that I do it, something shifts. Like there'll be a new opportunity at my door, something aligns, someone goes away from my life, someone new comes in. I just feel like I'm aligning to the higher version of me. And if you commit to this, you will feel that shift too. But don't be scared when things start to change, because they're only changing for the better and to get you closer to your dream life. And so here's what I want you to do. You can do this now while you're watching the video, or do it whenever you're the most calm, whether that's at night before bed or early in the morning when the world is still quiet. It's up to you. Just find that stillness in yourself. Now picture this. You're floating in black space, which is infinite. It's endless black, and there's no noise, there's no weight, nothing in the world. It's just you as like a light. And you move forward, you start to notice something. Like as you're moving forward, you see specks of light everywhere. And then you see mirrors, infinite mirrors everywhere. There are billions of them stretching forever, like the small specks of light around you. And every mirror, as you go closer, shows you a glimpse of a version of you. One mirror shows you wealthy, one is thriving, another shows you struggling in life. One has you surrounded by family, or another has you surrounded alone. There are versions of you in mansions and versions of you in slums. Happy, sad, powerful, lost. Every possible version that you can think up here exists in that room, that infinite space. And as you float through this infinite space, you realize something, that you actually get to choose which version you want to focus on. So as you're going through, whichever version you don't like, cancel. Which one you like, you focus on. Now imagine that you see one mirror that makes your heart drop. And it's that version of you feels so alive. It's a version that you've always dreamt since you were a kid. Maybe she's in her dream home. Maybe she's traveling the world. Maybe she's speaking on stage, running a business, whatever it is, or simply just at peace with herself. You see her and you know her because you've dreamt of her all your life. And she's there somewhere in one of those small mirrors. And you're like, okay, that's the version I want. That's the version I've been dreaming of my whole life. So you start floating closer, and the closer you get, the bigger the mirror becomes. All the other versions, suddenly they fade into the background because your focus is narrowing on that one thing. the observer effect. What you observe grows, and then it's no longer a mirror, it's also a keyhole. You can feel it. On the other side of the door is your dream life. You know, when someone knocks on your door, you see through the keyhole and you know the moment you open the door, that person is right there. And you're right there. Your dream life is right in front of you, like painted like a picture, and you're right there, inches away. You know, you just have to open the door and you live in that house. You travel the world. You're healthy, whatever it is. Now picture yourself pressing your hand against that keyhole, slowly turning it, and the door opens. And suddenly you're not just observing that life, you're in it. You've stepped into an alternative like universe, you can say, and you're inside that world. You're inside that house. You're living as her, and it's real because it's your life, and you feel every emotion that you would feel if you randomly just got handed this house, right? Or you randomly won a lottery ticket or whatever it is. You walk in, and that's what collapsing timelines look like. You could have walked into any of those other mirrors, but you chose this one. This is the one you wanted. You aligned with it by stepping closer and by stepping into it every single day, in thought, in action, and in energy. You invite that version into your reality. So this is your challenge. This is what this video is about. You do this exact visualization, come back to it whenever you want. By the end of it, you'll already have this whole memory in your mind, so that every time you close your eyes, you can visualize it whenever you're calm. Pick the version you want, walk closer to it, touch the keyhole, open the door, and then go live like her. And for however long you do this meditation, when you go into that door and live like her, I want you to feel every possible thing you could imagine that version of you will feel when you're in that house. It's almost like you just stepped into it. You will feel gratitude, happiness, freedom, so much. There's so much you can feel. So I want you to feel that as you step into it. That's the key. Feeling is the key. And then what this also does is makes you act more like you're living that version every day, because your brain starts believing it, because it's visualizing it. And one day you look around your life and you realize that that mirror you once dreamed of, even if you've forgotten it all these years, is the reality you're standing in now. And then you'll come back to this video and tell me, and I want to know, because I'll be here and I want to know, I want to see when you live that reality. So understand this, that you're not waiting for your future self anymore. You've already opened that door. Now step into it.